what is on the top. You are the first on the top there. These are the international organizations. These are the international
He's broadcasting all India, national. This
Yes,
direct, live broadcasting.
Yes,
All nation is seeing this program. Yes, it's on satellite program. Very good. The student of the mass communication, they get admission here in Delhi.
Yeah,
And from there we are having this satellite broadcasting to all part of India. All India. This is a live program going on. They are seeing that a lot of people have come here, they are having video. Every Indian has seen it. So every time, this all every time we have been recorded and they are flushing. Directly live. But it is silently, so you don't know. Welcome, all of you. Please, everybody.
Dr. Sharma sir is our pro-chancellor and is a father of India's interventional radiology. So interventional radiology is a science which includes the radio diagnosis along with the intervention. So kind of stroke management, taking out the clot from any part of the body.
Every movement is being planned. NIMS and use and no, it is very, very traditional India and very traditional for this state. India has many states. So, and Jaipur is the capital of the state, Rajasthan. And this is a special welcome for Mr. Turban. All this thing is a special welcome.
This thing is worn by the kings. So Rajasthan is basically, territory of the kings. So that's why this kind of welcome. So this is especially for the kings. Inviting.
This is anybody who is given the highest honor. So this is the who are the most valuable and highest honored people. The university is just giving to you. Both of all of them. So, drink some tea coffee. You can relax now, just take it off your arm.
So then we can have would you like to take coffee, tea, or
Then we can go to auditorium. Help for a bit.
black tea? Okay for you? Black tea? Okay.
चलो थोड़ा पास गाड़ी रखो
What you care for?
take out this form be a normal
Black tea बोल रहे हैं।
many things that use concept very fast down the clock
बंद करवा दो तभी तो
Your vice chancellor is pointing out how much land we have. So you still have a lot of work for expansion.
some roads have become much smaller ones. We are expanding road outs.
चेंज करे तब ना जाऊँ मैं
Okay, but give him green tea. Black tea, green tea. Black tea. Black tea, black tea. Make up card. Then make black tea.
हटा दूँ ठीक है हाँ अब हटा ना मैं हटा दूँ बंद कर दूँ कैमरा कह रहा हूँ हाँ तो अभी स्पीकर ऑन करिए नहीं स्पीकर तो
अभिव्यक्ति की आजादी है गुरु पूर्णिमा के लिए
आ रहा हूँ
ये लेकर करेंगे Yes, anybody who can tell me why do we celebrate Guru Purnima? Why on this day? कोई फैकल्टी आगे बताना चाहते हैं उनके भी गुरु होंगे लोग प्लीज सर आइए बताइए इंपॉर्टेंस ऑफ दिस डे व्हाई
Good afternoon, respected faculty members and my dear students. In fact, I wanted to tell you that I was really waiting for this golden opportunity that somebody should put me on the stage. And I found it. Since morning I have been waiting for that when I go to the during my decided to fight to speak in front of my faculty members and my dear students here. So let's raise a very beautiful question here. Why do we celebrate Guru Purnima? As the name is obvious, Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Brahma, Sakshat Tasmai Shri Guru Vedama. It means that it is a kind of tradition. If I start from the old tradition, 5,000 years back when Lord Krishna, delivered his small speech to Arjuna, it was not only for Arjuna, it was for the entire human race. Because he raised certain questions. If somebody asks you what is Srimad Bhagavad Gita, then you can say, it is just in a questionnaire form, it is not a novel. It is a kind of miracle that existed on this earth, which is still today. So on this particular day, we just give respect to our teachers. It is a tradition that I have my students here because it is really by the grace of God that I have access to all the colleges of this university, being the assistant professor of English, so that the students are known to me. And that is really, I feel proud of myself that I'm connected with a number of students here. So I can say that the students, those who are sitting here, I think they might be recognizing me because I just recognize them that they might be from paramedicals, they might be from engineering colleges, management, humanities, and from all the streams of the university. So, coming back to this point, sir raised this question. It is a kind of tradition. We give respect to our teachers, you are giving respect to your teachers, and initially, if I talk about it, when you go back to 5,000 years back, when Arjuna asked this question to Lord Krishna, right? He said, "Aparama bhuto janma, param janma vivasvata, tatmini vijnanya bhavano pratmani." You are a visitor of Krishna. You look so young because at the time of battlefield of Kurukshetra, Lord Krishna seemed to be a young boy of 21 years old. And in fact, his age was crores of years that time. But he said that you look very young, you are a visitor. He said, "How do I believe you that you had imparted this speech or these golden words to son? आपने सूर्य को उपदेश दिया था, मैं कैसे मानूं कृष्ण? Because he was under the illusion. That's why. Then Lord Krishna said, "Bahuni yaditani jamani tavacharya tanyama veda sarvani." That's what we read by the You and I have passed through many birds, Arjuna, but you do not know them. I know them all. It was his question. So this is the answer of that question, that it is a kind of tradition that we are doing during our childhood, when we used to go to school. I know that one thing is quite true, that mother is the first teacher of the child. Do you agree with the students or not? And secondly, when we come to the organization, when we come to the school, the teachers, they just give us guidelines, they show us the path, right? And you know, what is education? Education is everything. It makes you a good person in the society. It makes you a civilized person in the society. And that is quite true. Sometimes, in our life, we pass through many impediments, fluctuations. And we feel that, why do we have certain obstacles in our life? Sometimes we feel that it is just like entering the tunnel. The tunnel is very dark. We hardly find any source of light. But with courage, if you keep on moving in the tunnel, at the other end of the tunnel, you find a light. And that light, what is that light? That light is hope, expectations. You must try to be optimistic in your life, not pessimist. It is applied on me, you, and everyone in this entire world. So on this occasion, that number of students are also present here, I would like to recite these golden lines. This particular poem will definitely give you a kind of courage. Please listen to it. It has 3 to 4 stanzas. But before that, one more beautiful verse that is quite apt on this occasion of Guru Purnima. That is, Yati dhansi sabidho agnir bhasmasat kurote arjuna jnanahagni sarvakarmani bhasmasat kurote tatha. nahi jnanena sadrisham pavitramiha vidyate tatsvayam yog sanstitah kalinatmani vindate. It means that as the fire, blazing fire, turns the fuel into ashes, in the same way, when the fire of knowledge exists in your heart, it burns all the ignorance, and there appears only a light. So I'm going to recite a poem here. Please listen to that. Okay? It has only 4 stanzas. Please try to understand it. I'm going to recite it in a way. Please listen to it. I was puzzled. God gave me no shoes. It amazed me. World had riches. People had robes. I couldn't choose. I kept on thinking when I moved covering inches. This world was full of worldly possession. The only thing I had was my soul. I had nothing for my collection. I looked up at the sky and asked, what was my fault? There was a flash in the sky. Every object on earth was exposed. I saw a beautiful bird at its fly. I had several questions which I imposed. Sitting near a graveyard, I thought, a child forced by starvation begged. At every step, it was just like a war I fought. I had rags on my body, and he was wretched. Last stanza. Last stanza, please, that's very important. I complained to Almighty for having legs and no shoes. I complained to Almighty for having legs and no shoes. I thought my complaint was right. I thought my complaint was right. Suddenly a man without legs I saw in the street. Tears rolled down my cheeks saying, this crippled man has nothing, only circumstances to fight. Only circumstances to fight. Only circumstances to fight. Thank you very much. I'll meet you again. Yes, respected faculty members and my dear students, before I could get down from the stage, respected Mathu sir asked me to continue for some time more, and this is what I want, you know. This is the only thing which I want most of the time, because being in this noble profession, if somebody gives you this kind of opportunity to express your thoughts and opinions, I know that in this entire world, no one is without thoughts and opinions. Everybody is possessed with the thoughts and opinions. If I ask any student to come here to speak, then he will say, sir, I was full of thoughts. I have tremendous thoughts, but I feel hesitation. And for that purpose, to remove your hesitation, we are here, we faculty members. My respected gurus also, they are sitting here. They are all here. We are here just in order to remove your, you know, any kind of hesitation. And on this occasion, yes, thank God, it is just the mercy of God on us that I'm going to talk about this very important thing, which you must bear in your mind. Yes, little bit I feel hesitation in speaking so, but it is the biggest thing which is occurring in my mind at present. You know why? Because in the society I have seen many persons smoking, chewing tobacco, and drinking liquor. I'm not going to be personal. I'm sorry. I hold my ears in front of you that because a number of persons are sitting here, they might take it otherwise, you know, because you can say that, sir, this is our life, we'll do what we do. No. Indian Constitution has not given you right to do so everything that you are smoking, standing anywhere near LG or somewhere else or outside the highway. No. If a person like you and me, if I just stop my nostrils, it means that you are committing a crime. Then you ask me, then, so what is crime? This is crime. I'm sorry. For that purpose, you have to rectify yourself. I'll have to rectify myself. Everybody will have to rectify his habits. I'm telling you. And finally, you think so. Because then you can say, liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith, and worship. I have spoken this line, I have extracted this line from Indian Constitution. Liberty of thought. Yes, I'm expressing my thoughts. Faith, Yes, I keep faith in people, people keep faith in me. Worship. India is a secular country. It means that you belong to different religions, you belong to different states. And I'm very happy that when I teach my students, I have students from Nigeria and from other countries, Northeast. No, we don't have students from Australia and America. Because, you know, English is international language which connects me with number of people here in the society when I teach them about different accents, because it is based on the paper also that we have. Phonetics and phonology, I teach them American accent, Indian accent, and, you know, different accents spoken in the world, and I prove that also. That's a different thing. But if I work on the habits of the students, if I work on the habits of the people, including me, I don't have a right to point towards you because 3 fingers are pointing towards me. I'll have to rectify myself. But I do have the right to stop a student if somebody tries to smoke in the campus or outside. If somebody chews tobacco, or if somebody drinks liquor. It really hurts me. On this occasion, I'm speaking these words because if it is heard, or if I come to know that, you know, a bottle was found somewhere in the hostel, that really, you know, hurts me a lot. So you have to please take care of yourself. Then you ask me, sir, what is personality? Personality, you have beautiful personality. Your personality is groomed, right? And then you talk about, sir, what is personality? Okay, personality is just not the external appearance. Who doesn't wear washed and ironed clothes? Everybody does so. But that is your external appearance. But your thoughts and your opinions, that is a part of your personality. Your habits, that is a part of your personality. Your external appearance is just one part of your personality. But how you talk to the people, you are identified. Then you ask me, sir, I have the identity card. You also have the identity card. And you are identified by that. Because you are the student of this university. But what is your personality? Your identification is your behavior. So please, whenever you talk to the people, you should be disciplined. You should try to be self-disciplined. And it is binding upon everyone. I'm not putting any kind of restrictions. And just because of the poem which I just recited, it was just based on that courage. On that courage, everybody understood. When you clapped for this, it means that everybody understood that what was the essence, what was the outcome of the last stanza which I had spoken, that every time it gives you courage, whether it is a time of your examination. And my dear students, till the end of the examination day, till the end of the examination, when it begins, your mind is always possessed with a kind of fear. Is it true or not? You have prepared well for the examination, but at the next time, you always have a fear. You always have a fear in your mind that, no, what will I write in the examination? But if you have prepared well for the examination, you write very well in the examination. And life itself is an examination. Do you agree with me or not? Or these are not the slogans. These are the beautiful slogans given by different scholars. Arise, awake, and stop not till the goal is achieved. Who has spoken these golden lines? Tell me, the students. Tell me. Who is the great scholar who has spoken these great lines? Should I repeat it? Arise, awake, and stop not till the goal is achieved. Who has spoken these lines? Tell me, anyone from the side? Fantastic, fantastic. This is true. These are just not the slogans. Please try to keep these slogans in your mind so that you can proceed on the path of the life. There are a number of great poets. One of the great poets, he has written about the road not taken. There are two roads in your life, basically. And later on, you just repent. If I had taken this road, I could have progressed in my life, but unluckily or unfortunately, I chose another road. And this is all about the consequences I'm facing. That is why you have to be careful. And on this Guru Purnima, on this occasion, from this stage, I'm very lucky to say that please take oath or just make your mind understand that from today onwards, if you have the habits of smoking, drinking liquor, or chewing tobacco, please give it up on my behalf. It will be my pleasure. आप कहते हो दक्षिणा क्या चाहिए? कुछ नहीं. Nothing I want from my students. Well, please give up smoking, chewing tobacco, stop chewing tobacco, and stop drinking liquor. You know, whether those who are not under such habits, they are blessed. I am blessed. You are blessed. But those who are helpless, please try to help them out. This is the only message which I'm going to give it to you on this particular occasion. So with these words, I have, you know, by the grace of God, I have treasure of words with me, by the grace of God, because when I talk about Srimad Bhagavad Gita, I can start from everywhere, anywhere. Like, so please be careful with the last verse I'm going to speak, that your body, we are all from the mortal world, but nainam chindanti shastrani, nainam dahati pavakah, na chainam kledayanta punashushayati marutaha. So please pay attention to your soul. This body is going to be decayed, but till we are alive on this earth, please try to make maximum utilization of your strength and your power. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Suresh sir. Thanks for that lovely motivational address, I must say. A big round of applause for Suresh sir. We'll be starting in next 5 minutes. Anybody else who wants to speak on this auspicious occasion of Guru Purnima is cordially invited. The stage is all yours. You don't get that opportunity many a times, but yes, today is the day you can express your gratitude towards your gurus, or the gurus can also share their opinions or some of their experiences as gurus. Anybody and everybody is invited. इतना सन्नाटा क्यों है भाई? क्या हो गया? लंच करके आए हो या नहीं? पहले ना वाले हाथ खड़े करो. मैस वाले तो कह रहे थे खाना कम पड़ गया आज. आप मैस में नहीं है? कोई बात नहीं, कभी कभी होता है ऐसा. कुछ पाने के लिए कुछ खोना पड़ता है. और कौन सी मूवी का डायलॉग है? गार्ड साहब, इनसे रिक्वेस्ट कीजिए गेट बंद कर दें. इट्स अ डिस्ट्रैक्शन. Please settle down fast. किसी को बाहर मत जाने दीजिए. The security and guards are requested to please help us in filling the front rows. आगे की दो जो रोज हैं उनको भरवाने की प्लीज. लास्ट में जो बच्चे बैठे हैं उनको यहाँ बिठा दीजिए. जो लेफ्ट में लास्ट में बैठे हैं उनको उठाइए और जो राइट में लास्ट में बैठे हैं उनको आगे करवाइए. सेकंड रो प्लीज. All the security personnel are requested. सो विश्वसनीय सूत्रों द्वारा ज्ञात हुआ है कि हमारे जो गेस्ट हैं आज के वो एडमिन ब्लॉक से रवाना हो चुके हैं। तो आप सबसे विनम्र निवेदन है कि अपने मोबाइल्स को साइलेंट मोड पे कर लीजिए और इस प्रोग्राम को समझिए और उसमें आप अपने आप से कैसे बेनिफिट उठा सकते हैं उसके बारे में सोचिए। सेकंड रो मेरे राइट में जो है उसमें बच्चों को बिठाइए प्लीज। गार्ड साहब, we have the team of Murdoch University with us. We have the Deputy Vice Chancellor, Global Engagement. We have a Pro Vice Chancellor, International, and also a professor from School of Engineering and Energy, Murdoch University, who will be there representing the university in this MoU signing ceremony. और भेजिए बच्चों को, इधर भरवाइए प्लीज। और कैसे हिंदी में बात करूं मैं आपसे? कॉलेज का नाम पूछिए, प्रिंसिपल से रिक्वेस्ट करेंगे। ये लेफ्ट साइड में आगे की रोज खाली है, उनको भरवाइए प्लीज। माय डियर स्टूडेंट्स, जितना आप डिले करेंगे उतना ही हमें डिले होगा, तो प्लीज आके बैठ जाओ। कुछ नहीं करना है आपको, एंजॉय करना है सेशन को। The guests are at डेंटल कॉलेज। थोड़ा जल्दी चलो बच्चों, वो कट लिया साइड से। Hurry up, please. The guests are expected anytime. We request you to stand up and welcome the guests. अभी नहीं, ताली बजा के हम स्वागत करेंगे। So, ladies and gentlemen, we have among us, can we all stand up and welcome the Chairman and Chancellor of NIMS University, Professor Dr. Balveer S. Tomar, sir. एक बार खड़े होकर जोरदार तालियों से स्वागत। We have Professor Simon McCurdy, the Deputy Vice Chancellor of Murdoch University, Dr. Kelly Smith, Pro Vice Chancellor International, Professor Tanya Urmi, School of Engineering, Murdoch University. We have our Pro Chancellor, Dr. Sanjeev Sharma, sir. We have our Vice Chancellor, Dr. Sandeep Mishra, sir. A big round of applause for all the dignitaries. तालियां जोर से बजनी चाहिए. It's a very momentous occasion for all of us on this MoU signing ceremony between NIMS University and Murdoch University, Australia. Good afternoon, respected Chairman and Chancellor of NIMS University, Jaipur, the Pro-Chancellor of NIMS University, Dr. Sanjeev Sharma sir, our Vice-Chancellor, Dr. Sandeep Mishra sir, the dignitaries, the guests of today from Murdoch University, Dr. Simon McCarty, Dr. Kelly Smith, and Dr. Tania, all the directors of different colleges, all the professors, the faculty members, the staff members, and my dear students. I welcome you all to this very important and auspicious occasion of MoU signing ceremony between NIMS University and Murdoch University, Australia. I request our dignitaries to please come and occupy the chairs on dais. I request our Chancellor, the guests from Murdoch University, I request our Pro-Chancellor and the Vice-Chancellor to please come and occupy the chairs on dais. A big round of applause for all our dignitaries and guests. To start this function, I request everybody to please stand up for the national anthem of India, our national anthem.
भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगल दायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Bharat Mata ki. Thank you. Thanks a lot. It's a tradition in India and more so in the educational institutes of India. And for the information of guests from Australia, before the start of any ceremony, we take the blessings of the goddess of knowledge, Ma Saraswati, by lighting the lamp in front of her. I request the dignitaries on dais to please light the lamp in front of Ma Saraswati and take her blessings to start this program. Dignitaries, today as we gather here at NIMS University to witness a significant event in the world of academia and international collaboration, NIMS University, known for its commitment to excellence, is all set to forge a remarkable partnership with one of the leading institutions in the world, Murdoch University, Australia. No better way to sign a MoU than this day, as today is Guru Purnima. My dear guests from Australia, it's a very important occasion today. It is Guru Purnima. Guru means teacher, and we celebrate this day by honoring our teachers. So this is a very auspicious occasion for us. There is a very famous couplet in Hindi on this Guru Purnima, signifying the importance of Guru. It says, Guru Govind dau khade, kake lagu paye, balihari Guru aapne Govind diyo bataye. Which means, Guru, which is the teacher, and the God are both standing in front of me. And whom should I bow down to first? That's the question a disciple is asking to himself. He says, I pay my respects first to the Guru, as he is the person who showed me the path to God. So that is how we rever. And a big round of applause for all the Gurus present in this auditorium. Now I'd like to request our Pro-Chancellor, sir, to please welcome our guest, Dr. Professor Simon McCurdy, the Deputy Vice-Chancellor, Global Engagement of Murdoch University, by offering a bouquet. I'll request our Vice-Chancellor, sir, to please welcome Professor Kelly Smith, Dr. Kelly Smith, the Pro Vice-Chancellor International of Murdoch University, Australia. We can always clap and applaud. We can always welcome the guests all the way from Australia down under. I'll request Vice-Chancellor, sir, to please also welcome Tania, who is in the engineering professor in Engineering College of Murdoch University, School of Engineering and Energy, Murdoch University, Australia. Professor Tania Urmi. Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot. Now I'd like to invite Professor Deepak Nathia to please welcome the Chairman and Chancellor of NIMS University for this important occasion. Dr. Deepak Nathia, Professor in Pharmacy and also handling the international affairs of this university. जोरदार तालियों से स्वागत हमारे Chairman and Chancellor का. I request Dr. Nathia to please welcome our Pro-Chancellor, Dr. Sanjeev Sharma, sir. A big round of applause for our Pro-Chancellor, Dr. Sanjeev Sharma, sir. Dr. Nathia, please welcome our Vice-Chancellor, Dr. Sandeep Mishra ji. Dr. Sandeep Mishra, sir, the Vice-Chancellor of NIMS University. A big round of applause for our Vice-Chancellor, sir. Thank you, Deepak ji. Thanks a lot. As we say, this is a very momentous occasion. This partnership is not merely a union of two universities, but a symbol of collaboration, innovation, and shared values. It will be a testament to the power of education in transcending boundaries and in creating opportunities for both the students and the faculties alike. To start this ceremony, I'd like to invite our Vice-Chancellor, Dr. Sandeep Mishra, sir, to please deliver the welcome address. A big round of applause for Dr. Sandeep Mishra, sir.
Professor Balbir Tomar, our Chancellor and Chairman of the University NIMS, Dr. Kelly Smith, Pro Vice Chancellor of Murdoch University and also Head of the International Affairs, Dr. Professor Simon McCurdy, Deputy Vice Chancellor, Global Engagement of Murdoch University, Professor Sanjeev Sharma, our Pro Chancellor of NIMS University, Dr. Tania, who is also head of the engineering department of the Murdoch University, friends of the dais and our management, our faculty and our students. This is indeed a great opportunity and indeed great day for NIMS University to celebrate signing of MoU with Murdoch University. For those who might not know or might know a little bit about Murdoch University, I can say this is the second biggest university in the western part of Australia, and it is a public university. It is also ranked number 1 in the employability offered to the students, and so it is number 1 in the placement of the students, and it ranks very, very high in student satisfaction survey. On the top of that, it has a very strong research base and is well known for its research. And personally, I know a lot of my friends who were from different parts of the country who have got opportunity to work in Murdoch University and in Australia. So this is, you might know that this is among the top 500 universities in the world, and also it has got a QS ranking of under 500. So it is indeed one of the most prestigious university all over the world, and it is a great day for us to be able to sign the MoU with this university. To little bit introduce NIMS University to our guests from Australia. NIMS University is one of the largest universities in India and largest in North India. It has got more than 26 disciplines, and particularly very strong on the health sciences part, where it has got a medical college, nursing, dental, pharmacy college, physiotherapy, paramedical, and diet and nutrition college, but also very strong on in other areas, especially engineering and management, law, and other disciplines across, even in humanities and other areas. At NIMS, we have, again, you know, why this opportunity is unique, because we also pride in ourselves in the area of research, and we were discussing some of the research earlier. Particularly, we have got a very strong epidemiological moorings, and our fluoride research in this region is well recognized by not only Government of Rajasthan but Government of India. And as a matter of fact, some of our recommendations, because of work here, we have the National Fluoride Referral Center here, and because of our work, some of the guidelines have come out even by Government of India, and it has been now recognized as a national program. So it was in part due to efforts done by this university. Other than that, we also have a very strong project going on in the field of nuclear medicine, and around the reactor we have been selected among many contestants to conduct this epidemiological survey along with Government of India. So we have, as I said, very strong research base like Murdoch University, and we have been also not only research based, but we also pride ourselves in the placement of our students, which has been a very strong point with us. And we have MOUs with more than 150 MOUs, and very active ones at that. And we take our pride in perhaps having the maximum number of collaborations with international universities. But for us, this is in this particular region of Australia, this is our big one, and so we are very happy this day that this thing is happening, and we are signing this memorandum of understanding for the sake of our students. So we will now have opportunity to work in different areas, not only in the field of research, but also we will have partnerships for students, student exchange, likely faculty exchange also is a good thing, because we will have good exposure to this part of the world, which will be a big boon to us as well. So I will not spend more time, and because we have the whole program going on, but I thank again our guests who have taken their time and taken the pains to travel such a long distance from Australia and coming here for the purpose of signing the MOU. Thank you very much, Murdoch University, and thank you, friends, for gathering here, even in this time when we are in this vacation period, but I can see a lot of students have shown enthusiasm to be here, and our faculty also for being here and gracing this occasion. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot. Now I'd like to invite the Pro Vice Chancellor International of Murdoch University, Mr. Calais Smith. I'd like to give a brief bio about Mr. Smith. Mr. Calais Smith completed his Bachelor of Arts degree at Curtin University. After further study in teaching English as a second language, he taught for 10 years in Japan and then at the University of Western Australia's Center for English Language Teaching. In 1999, he moved into the role in administration of internationalization of the university's International Center. After completing an MBA at the University of Western Australia, he worked for a time in the private sector with a study group, a leading global private provider of education services, before returning to the University of Western Australia, initially as the Associate Director and then as the Director of International Center. In 2015, he took up the position of inaugural Pro Vice Chancellor International at La Trobe University. In 2018, he was additionally appointed as the Director of La Trobe's Confucius Institute. He has been at Murdoch University since January 2020 and is currently the Pro Vice Chancellor International. External roles have included Chair of Australian Universities International Directors Forum, Deputy Chair of Study Perth, Board Member of the International Education Association of Australia, and Steering Committee Member of the Australian International Education Conference. He was also a member of the National Center of Excellence in the Youth Mental Health Expert Working Group to inform the development of the Australian University Mental Health Framework. He is a Senior Fellow of the International Education Association of Australia and a regular presenter at international education conferences in Australia, Asia, and the Americas. Sir, it's a pleasure to have you here. A big round of applause for Mr. Calais Smith, the Pro Vice Chancellor International at Murdoch University.
Thank you very much for that very generous introduction. It's lovely to be here and wonderful to see you all. Professor Dr. Balveer Tomar, Chairman and Chancellor of this amazing institution, Professor Dr. Sundip Mishra, Honourable Vice Chancellor, Honourable Pro-Chancellor, my colleagues from Murdoch University, colleagues from the university here, and of course students. It's wonderful to see you here. Thank you so very much for taking the time to join with us today. Professor Dr. Mishra gave a bit of an overview of Murdoch University. I'll give you a little bit more just to give you an idea of who we are and what we think is important in case you might be thinking of learning a bit more or spending some time with us at Murdoch University. We were the second university established in Western Australia. The first university was the University of Western Australia, and for a very long time it was the only university. But recognising the need to open access to students who may not otherwise be able to access university education, Murdoch University was established as the second university. It's a university that has always been proudly different. It has always championed things like equity, diversity, access. In addition to attracting some of the best students in Western Australia to study with us, we have a very high proportion of students who are first in family and who otherwise may not have been able to go to university, including First Nations, representatives of our Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander community. As you've heard, we're a comprehensive research and teaching institution. We have international students from over 100 countries around the world who choose to come and study with us in Perth in Western Australia. We have campuses in Perth, Singapore and Dubai offering our excellent education globally. And we have a growing international student cohort of over 5,000 international students, as I mentioned, from over 100 countries. The largest cohort of international students we have are from South Asia, broadly speaking, across the South Asian region. We're located in the city of Perth in Western Australia, which is the Indian Ocean gateway for Australia to the world. We're located on the west coast of Western Australia, so even though the Honourable Vice Chancellor said it's a long way to travel, for us it doesn't feel that far. For us, coming to India is one of the closest places that we could come to in the world, and at the moment I think you all will be aware of the increasing importance of the relationship between our two great countries, Australia and India, the increasing geopolitical engagement between our countries, and the fact that all of us here today, in engaging in this collaboration, are becoming part of a partnership that I believe will shape the future of the world that we all live in. I personally look forward to growing this partnership with this great university, NIMS University. It's astonishing to visit here and see how a university has grown over the last 20 years from the exceptional and incredible vision of one person. It's astonishing to me to see how that can happen, and I'm so pleased that we're able to be here to solidify this partnership. Thank you all once again. I do really feel grateful for being here. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Mr. Kelly. A big round of applause, zordar taaliyan bajaiye. We are very sure that the partnership will be fruitful for both the universities, and together we'll make a name for ourselves. Now I'd like to invite the Pro-Chancellor of NIMS University, Dr. Sanjeev Sharma sir, to deliver his address. A big round of applause for our Pro-Chancellor, Dr. Sanjeev Sharma sir.
Thank you, Dr. Ashish. Professor Tomar, the Chancellor and Chairman of this university, Professor Kelly Smith, our esteemed guest, Professor Simon McCurdy, our esteemed guest, and Professor Tanya, our esteemed guest from the Murdoch University in Australia, Professor Sandeep Mishra, the Vice Chancellor of NIMS University, members of the faculty, friends, colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, and my dear students. It's a matter of great pleasure and honor to welcome our esteemed guests from Murdoch University on behalf of NIMS University today. And I accord them a warm welcome and look forward to a very fruitful relationship in the times to come. NIMS University, as Sandeep mentioned a short while ago, has come a long way since its humble beginning in the year 2001 to today, where it stands on the cusp of making a history. As you can see, if you look around you, there are a lot of exciting developments that are happening, and in the year to come, that is in the next year, you will find a very different face of this university. How did it come about? And today is a very good day actually to sit back and assess how it happened. Today is a very auspicious day, the day of Guru Purnima. We respect and we honor our gurus. So here with us is a man who foresaw this vision, the true vision. He had leadership skills. He had thought skills. None other than our chairman, Professor Tomar. I think today is a day when you can actually stand up and give him a standing ovation to commemorate his commitment to the cause of education in India. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and join me in welcoming our true guru. You know, it is very easy to envision anything. To have great thoughts is not a very big deal. But to be able to implement those thoughts and see the effects of that thought in your own lifetime, I can tell you from personal experience of 45 years in this profession, it doesn't happen every next moment. It happens once in a lifetime, and we have one example sitting with us. So, without wasting much more time with you, what I would say is this opportunity to have this collaboration, this memorandum of understanding with another outstanding university in Australia is not a mere coincidence. It has come through a lot of hard work, and the people who made this happen, I must congratulate them and extend my gratitude to them. Science is moving in a big way. You know, team stands for together we achieve more. And no better example than integration of different forms of technologies for the betterment of humankind. So what I'm trying to tell you is today is the healthcare delivery, the prime mover of NIMS University, that is the medical education, and the healthcare delivery are going in a very different direction in the years to come. We are going to see more and more of integration of new technologies into delivery of healthcare. Technologies in the engineering sciences, the developments in engineering sciences, whether it is artificial intelligence, whether it is deep learning, whether it is cyber security or networking or network security, whether it is image processing, whether it is robotics, whether it is 3D printing, there are so many of them, and each of these is making its impact and changing the way we manage patients. So in the years to come, we will change irreversibly and irrevocably. We have our strength, that is the medical university. They have their strength. Murdoch University is very strong in engineering sciences. They can have thoughts, they can have plans, but we have the field to implement those plans. So this is a natural relationship which was waiting to happen, and I'm so happy to see that this is happening today. My congratulations to Professor Tomar for making this happen, and I invite you to join the very exciting futuristic journey which will unfold itself in the years to come. Thank you so much for your time, patience, and joining us today. And with these words, I would thank today. Thank you.
Rightly said, sir. We are moving into the new future on the cusp of making history, and we all are excited. Aren't we excited? Yes. Great, great, great. A big round of applause for the Pro-Chancellor of NIMS University, Dr. Sharma, sir. And now is the time to invite the person who is representing Murdoch University, Professor Simon McCurdy, the Deputy Vice Chancellor of Global Engagement and the Director at Harry Butler Institute. I'd like to read a brief profile about Professor Simon. Professor Simon has international expertise in biosecurity and in particular plant biosecurity. His experiences cover corporate leadership, research management with corporate and academic environments, policy development, and the management of biosecurity operations within the government and the private sectors. His career has included the roles of quarantine plant pathologist for the state and the Commonwealth government, program manager at Plant Health Australia, CEO of the Australian Plant Biosecurity Cooperative Research Centre, and the Biosecurity Science and Risk Manager, Chevron Australia. He is currently the Deputy Vice Chancellor, Global Engagement, the Director of Harry Butler Institute, and the Professor of Biosecurity at Murdoch University. He is the Board Director of Plant Health Australia and recently concluded his term as the Chairperson of Western Australia Biosecurity Council. Sir, it's a pleasure and a privilege to have you here for this MoU signing ceremony. A big round of applause for Professor Simon McCurdy, the Deputy Vice Chancellor, Global Engagement of Murdoch University.
Thank you very much for that introduction. I'd particularly like to thank Chairman Professor Tomar for this invite to come here today to sign this really important MoU for both of our universities. I'd also like to thank Professor Sharma here, Pro-Chancellor, and Professor Mishra, Vice-Chancellor, and my colleagues. And particularly, I'm really pleased to say thank you to everyone that's attended today. This signing of this MoU is a really important occasion. It really places a great future in front of us for both countries. We're a university that's had a strong focus on being international. You heard from Dr. Smith that we have a big program overseas with campuses in Singapore and Dubai, but a key part of our operations is how we see ourselves as being part of the world, and a key part of that is having these partnerships with key universities around the world where we can go and tackle the future challenges for this planet. They're never going to be solved unless we work together. We come from a quite unique part of the world, and it's quite different. I have to tell you today is actually my first day in India ever. So I've been really pleased to come here and experience the country. We come from a state that's very large. We have 2.5 million square kilometres of land, but we only have 2.5 million people in that area. So we come from quite a low population in a large piece of land to a country here that has, I think now, the world's largest population. And together, we are tackling the same challenges for the world. So when we think about those challenges, and for a university like yours that's very focused on innovation and research, and particularly being translational, how do we take that research and make sure it's delivering the outcomes we need for us as society? Those challenges being climate change, our health challenges. We've just been through a massive perturbation for the world in having to deal with COVID and seeing how we can react to that. For people in my field of biosecurity, we're looking at how we deal with pandemics across humans, animals and plants. This has been a real sort of ignition to the system to see how we can improve how we operate. But we need to continue that research and continue to look at how we can improve and make sure we continue to grow as society. We have food issues. The Earth has some significant challenges in how we're going to feed the planet for the next millenniums ahead of us. Do we continue with our same crops? Do we look for new food sources? That sort of work needs some significant areas. Our medical health, our health research needs some significant challenges. We have a large health institute at our university and some very strong focuses around phenomics and around molecular science, and that very much mirrors a lot of the activities here at this university, and we see that as a particular strength for us to build on. Over the next few months, we really will ignite this MoU. We'll start to look at how we can start to get some real action. The opportunities for academics to come and spend time here at NIMS and for your academics here to come and spend time at Murdoch will be a key part of our drive. The opportunities for students to spend time at both campuses will be an important part of this MoU going forward. In conclusion, I'd just like to give our apologies for our Vice-Chancellor, Professor Andrew Deeks. Professor Deeks, with your chairman, Professor Tomar, we're the architects of this MoU. Unfortunately, our Vice-Chancellor is new to our university and is a key part of setting up and delivering a new strategic plan for the university. And that's focused around sustainability, our First Nations people and diversity, equity and inclusion. And with him instigating and employing the new staff to make our university look to the next 10 years, he was unable to get here, but he very much was of the view that was only in Australia a few months ago, and our Vice-Chancellor saw this as being critical for us to come here to sign this MoU in this period. So thank you again. Thank you again for everyone for attending today, and I look forward to now signing the MoU.
Thank you, Professor Simon. We all are looking forward to signing the MoU and creating the history for both the universities. Before the signing ceremony, I'd like to invite the visionary, the person whose vision made this possible, about whom our Vice-Chancellor and our Pro-Chancellor has spoken about, our Chairman and Chancellor, Professor Dr. Balveer S. Tomar sir. Before inviting him, for the benefit of our guests from Australia, I'd like to read a brief account of the personality our chairperson is. A visionary, a researcher, and a philanthropist and a businessman. Professor Dr. Balveer S. Tomar. Highly decorated with a slew of medical adornments, the chairperson of the university, Professor Dr. Balveer S. Tomar, is the actual impetus and the raison d'etre of this magnificent institution of learning. Dr. Tomar is famous in the medical circles for his dynamism, versatility, charisma, and multidimensional personality. He is a rare example of exceptional talent, hard work, acute insight, and an immense zeal to serve the society. Dr. Tomar is a MD in pediatrics and has pursued a specialization in pediatric nutrition from the prestigious Harvard University of the USA. Because of his academic brilliance, he was called by the Oxford University to pursue his further studies on scholarship. He then moved to the King's College London to complete his specialization in pediatric liver. Even at King's College London, he was a gold medalist and was given many honorary memberships, including the MIAP, MIHP, and FACU. He also did the fellowship from the University of London and is a WHO Fellow in Child Health in USA and Commonwealth Medical Fellow in London. A devoted pediatrician, Dr. Tomar was the one to invent a treatment therapy for a rare disease in children known as Indian child cirrhosis. The disease was so dreaded that almost 100% of children used to die of this medical condition. After his invention, after his research, the disease was completely eradicated and his research was published in the Advances in Pediatrics, an international journal of the USA. Dr. Tomar, after traveling to all the international universities, decided to set up the quality education institution in India by himself. His dream was to build an institution of world-class standards in his own country, one that would impart quality education to all, and hence NIMS University was born in the year 2000. In 2004, he set up the medical college and 4 years later took the college to greater heights to set up the NIMS University. Over the years, the university has grown leaps and bounds, and from one medical college, now we have 26 different faculties offering more than 400 courses with students from more than 70 countries who have come and studied in this magnificent institution, which is also called the global epicenter of knowledge. The NIMS University campus also has a super specialty hospital which offers specializations of neurosciences, cardiology, cardiothoracic surgery, gastroenterhepatology, to name a few. This exquisite hospital is a healthcare for all center catering to the needs of lower income groups also, and is the sought after point for the international tourism also, where we also do the liver transplants. Dr. Tomar has proved to be an exemplary citizen of the country all through his life, and he has won many awards. Major among them is the Rajiv Gandhi Award, which was given by the then President, Prime Minister of India, Dr. H.D. Devegowda. Dr. Tomar, the person he is, sees his students, faculty members, doctors, patients, and associates as an integral element of a large close-knit community working towards the common goal of human welfare and service of the nation through academics and healthcare. He has been a strong pillar amidst tough times and challenges that holds high the morals and ethics of this grand institution called NIMS University, to which he is dedicated like a priest dedicated to the temple. A big round of applause for the chairman and chancellor, our guru, Professor Dr. Balveer S. Tomar sir. जोरदार तालियों से स्वागत.
Thank you, everybody, and especially I give a lot of thanks to my dear students who are here in this hot summer. Thank you very much, my dear students. Now, I welcome first the Professor Kelly Smith, who is the Vice Chancellor of International Murdoch University, Perth, Australia. Professor Simon McCurdy, who is the Deputy Vice Chancellor, Global Engagement, Murdoch University, Perth, Australia. Professor Tanya Urmi, he is in charge of School of Engineering and Energy, Murdoch University, Australia. And I'm not wrong, then Kuldeep ji. Jasdeep ji also a part of this group. And all my friends, Deepak ji, Saxena ji, Mahavir ji, all sitting here. Everybody has spoken in detail. So this is a very auspicious day. And apart from this, I must welcome our important people also sitting on the dais, who has given also a great contribution, like Sanjeev Sharma, our Pro-Chancellor, Sandeep Mishra, he's our Vice-Chancellor. They all are from All India Institutes of Medical Sciences, New Delhi, you people know. So first, I'll say my beloved students, you here, because this is being done for the university is made up of my beautiful students. So first of all, my students will welcome with clapping to my respected guest. Give a good clap. I will not take much of time. People have spoken a lot regarding the Murdoch University, NIMS University and other things. I like just to explain you in very simple language. Then this MoU is a way to Australia. As you have seen in the past, we have done a lot of MoUs with the US, UK, Europe, and this is our first MoU which is made feasible to waste to Australia. So what is this? I'd like to just give you a briefing. That this is for everybody. As Professor Sanjeev Sharma told, that we are one of the strongest university in the medical science, and similarly, Murdoch University is very strong feat in engineering science. And today is a different area of the collaboration of the medical science students, medical science researchers, with the engineering people in the area of the artificial intelligence, machine learning, data science. So all my medical students who are here, our medical teacher faculty, can join this program with this leading university of the Australia. Then for engineering students, we will say we can have the 3 and 4 years BTech and MSc program in computer science. You can choose the artificial intelligence, machine learning, data science. Just to go more details, suppose we are having a BTech of 2 years, 4 years, you can spend 2 years in the NIMS, and then you can move on for 2 years in Murdoch, Perth, Australia. And if you are 3 years computer science, you can study 1 year in here, NIMS, and you can have 2 years movement to study in physical in Murdoch University of the Perth, Australia. If I say the area of the management, then you can have the BBA, MBA joint program. You can study the 3 years here and 2 years in that program to the Murdoch University, Perth, Australia. And similarly, this will be, has made for the paramedical student, physiotherapy, pharmacy, public health, law and humanities. People from doing BTech here, they can also have the master degree of computer science or other technology from the Murdoch University. So these are the different ways in which the university has been collaborated, and we are going to sign MoU here. And further details you will be getting later and sooner to you. The most important point is that मैं आपको हिंदी में समझाना चाहता हूं इसलिए कि everybody should understand कि if you are going there, you Australia, you already know, you learn more than me because you are all computer savvy, you are internet savvy, you know more. Australia is a developed country, you know more than me. What I'm telling this program and what for Australia is good, they are very student friendly. Teaching is very student friendly. And the country is very Indian family, Indian familiar, Indian friendly. Another important point, my dear student, you listen. Once you are going into Australia, in this university, what benefit you will get? In 15 days every month, you are getting a 50 hours, working hours, you can work together. So you can work and you can earn. So while reading in Australia, you can read, and 15 days you can work 50 hours, 50 hours. So that will be a good amount of money for you to have with you, to save with you. Number one important point. And after completing minimum 2 years, as we have planned the program, that you have to stay minimum 2 years, before 1 or 2 years we complete in NIMS, then you are going to transfer there. Then after 2 years, if everything remains fine with you, then they will give you 3 to 4 years of working visa. In that, you can work full-time in the Australian companies, or there are many multinational companies in Australia. You can work there, you can earn there, you can have a full-time as this working visa. And after that, if things permits you, you can get back to the country, you can fly anywhere in the world, and if the things permits, you can stay in Australia. So there are many, many options for students. So it will not be very, very expensive for you, though it will be some expensive, but same time, students who are hardworking, they can earn while reading, and after the degree, you can getting these jobs, good jobs, they are available, and you can settle there, you can do research there, everything you can do. And another point of this collaboration is that they are having certain summer courses. We can go for short duration there. Even medical students can go short duration there. Faculty exchange program, joint research program. So these are the different programs in which this university is linked with the University of the Murdoch, Perth, Australia. So we have already signed a formal relationship in Australia on my visit to Australia, and now these people had traveled so long from Australia. They have reached just in the morning, landed in New Delhi, and you can imagine, my dear children, my dear small student friends, from Delhi, the state where they have traveled to the NIMS University. So we are very thankful to my Australian guests, and I have spoken to you the different aspect of your going to Australia, and then earning and having a world-class education in Australia, and then you have a opportunity to work there and also get the Australian degree. This 2 years studying in the Australia, you may have the Australian degree of that university, and we can work up also, you can have double degree. So this is going on. You can have Western degree, then that is a very important degree. On that degree, you can travel to the Europe, US, everywhere, and that is very important for you. As our previous chancellors, pro-chancellors has spoken that it is very high in the QS ranking. That QS ranking is very important for you getting the your employment anywhere in any part of the world globally. So you are getting all benefits with this going there. One more important point my students will understand that in Australia, there are 2 sessions there. One in July, August, and then second start in the month of January. So students who are already reading, they can also be migrated with certain formalities. And then another batch, they also admit in Australia from January. So they have 2 batches. So with this, we have 2 time opportunity to go to the Murdoch University reading there. This is in short, what benefit you are getting with this university MoU. I hope with this collaboration will be a very excellent one, and our brilliant students will be very brilliant, and they will have the global exposure. This is my only heart wishes. I hope you will go there and you fulfill your internal wishes of your heart, and my wishes to become a very big person in the world. Every student should be a very, very big person in the world. This is my good wishes. So thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks a lot, sir. And the kind of transformation which is happening in NIMS, we are seeing that, and we are really transforming in the true sense. And the sky is the limit, as they say. And surely both the universities will be benefited from this MoU. And now is the time of signing the MoU about which we have talked about. Before we proceed with the official signing, let us take a moment to appreciate the efforts and the vision of the leaders who have worked tirelessly to bring this partnership to fruition. Their dedication to creating an environment of academic excellence and global opportunities is truly commendable. A big round of applause for all the dignitaries of DIAS who have worked hard tirelessly for forging this alliance, this partnership between NIMS University and the Murdoch University. I now request our Chairman and Chancellor, sir, and Professor Simon McCurdy to please sign the MoU, official signing of the MoU. A big round of applause for both the universities. जोरदार तालियां बजाइए. MoU sign. I request sir to please exchange the MoU. अगर आप आगे आके उसको करें. I request all the dignitaries on dais to please join our Chancellor, sir. A big round of applause, जोरदार तालियां to MoU between NIMS University and Murdoch University, Australia. This is just the mark of beginning of a remarkable journey of knowledge, collaboration, and friendship between the two countries and between the two universities. The exchange of these MoUs. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Thank you, sir. Congratulations. Congratulations to you all. With this, we come to the end of this MoU signing ceremony, and it is not the end, it is actually the beginning of a beautiful alliance which will go in a long way in forging a very significant bank of knowledge between both universities, and which will eventually help the society and the world in finding solutions to the critical problems in the field of engineering, medicine, and other things. AI is one of the better things. So to end before we end the program, I request our Chairman and Chancellor to please give the mementos as a mark of respect to our dignitaries. I request our Chairperson and Chancellor, our Pro-Chancellor and Vice-Chancellor, sir, to please come and give the memento to Professor Simon McCurdy, Deputy Vice-Chancellor, Global Engagement at Murdoch University. Professor Simon. Thank you, sir. Thanks for traveling so hard, coming to such a short notice, coming to India on such a short notice. It is just a token of thanks and appreciation from NIMS University to you for coming and signing the MoU. A big round of applause for Professor Simon McCurdy. Thank you, sir. I request our dignitaries to please give the memento to Dr. Kelly Smith, the Pro-Chancellor International Murdoch University, Australia. Dr. Kelly Smith. Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot. I'm very sure the international initiatives of Murdoch University have reaped rich benefits from your experience in this arena. A big round of applause for Dr. Kelly Smith. Then Professor Tania Urmi, who is in charge of School of Engineering and Energy at Murdoch University. Ma'am, the kind of initiatives NIMS has taken in the engineering field, I'm very sure that this MoU will serve as a great impetus to the development of engineering, especially in the sector of artificial intelligence, machine learning, and energy. A big round of applause for Professor Tania Urmi. Thank you, ma'am. Thanks a lot for coming to India with the team. Okay, so the team has some gift for our Chancellor also. Thanks a lot, thank you. The gift from Murdoch University to our Chancellor, to the NIMS University. जोरदार तालियां बजाओ भाई, खत्म होने वाला है. हाँ, यही ना बात.
just finishing this, after this ceremony, I would like to उन बच्चों को मैं जुड़ना चाहता हूं जो बच्चे ऑलरेडी यहाँ पे more than 1000 और I think more than 2000 स्टूडेंट्स ऑनलाइन जुड़े हुए हैं यूनिवर्सिटी से, जिनका कि 2023 में इंजीनियरिंग मास्टर्स MBA लॉ में एडमिशन हुआ है. They are because they have not yet joined the university, but they have enrolled the university. They have joined informally university. They have all on online different our online platform. So मैं उन सभी स्टूडेंट्स का जो ऑनलाइन कई हजार बच्चे जुड़े हुए हैं निम्स यूनिवर्सिटी के 2023 में आने वाले, उन सबको मैं आशीर्वाद देता हूं कि आप सबको भी जीवन में आगे बढ़ने का मौका मिले. धन्यवाद.
Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot. And that is the power of technology. सात समुंदर पार भी जो बैठा हुआ है वो हमें लाइव देख सकता है. Thank you. With this, we come to the end of this MoU signing ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us on this joyous occasion. And once again, wish you a very, very happy Guru Purnima. I thank all the dignitaries on dais and off the dais. And let's create history. Let's gain knowledge. Let's make this partnership the one to be remembered by each and every one. Thanks a lot. Thanks for coming. Thank you, dignitaries. Thank you.